Hi everyone, my name is Jody and welcome officially to my YouTube channel. As promised, in this video, I will be discussing my 2-year natural hair growth journey. It has been 2 years since my big chop and this is my natural hair. This is the length of my natural hair and I'll be telling you things that I did and didn't do over the past 2 years. Firstly, I will be mentioning the things that I had to cut out when I decided to regrow my hair. Number 1, heat. To the drug that is heat, I am a recovering addict. I was flat ironing my hair every week or every other week. Since I was the one combing my hair, I just figured the straighter the hair, the easier it is to manage, and I did not want to comb my hair. So, my trusty flat iron and my heat damage. I am not saying that heat is bad. Too much heat is bad, and the wrong preparation before using heat is bad. With the constant use of heat on my natural hair, I noticed that it kept taking longer and longer when I wet it to revert to its natural curls, its natural state. The second thing that I decided to cut out is wearing my hair in puffs, because that was my signature hairstyle. Puffs and afros. These hairstyles make your hair more prone to split ends and breakage because your ends are out and they are not protected. Number 3, I used to detangle my natural hair with this comb. This side. When it was dry. From the roots, I most definitely wasn't detangling my hair the right way. So y'all know, growing up, there were certain things that we had to do to our natural hair. We had to wash our hair every week or every 2 weeks. We had to plaster it with grease after it was done. So this takes us to number 4, where I shampooed my hair every 2 or 3 weeks. Shampoo every 2 or 3 weeks. And my hair wasn't getting dirty like that. So I had to cut that out. I'm not going to go into the topic of how often you should wash your hair. Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair has different needs. What may be good for me may not work for you. And that conversation almost always ends badly. So I don't engage in that conversation myself, but I will leave a link in the description box so you can do research of your own. And on to point number 5. I think if you know me long enough or you've been following me long enough, you know that I love my natural hair. That was a bad thing for me back in the day because I used to comb my hair every other day or every week because I was learning to comb my hair. I didn't have a younger sister. I didn't have a doll. So I was my doll. That's how I learned to comb hair, but still, I was styling my hair every other day or every week. Before I see a new style online, I want to try it. Or I was learning to cornrow at a certain point. Yeah, my hair took a lot of damage on me learning to comb it. And number 6, I used to use rubber bands in my hair very often because I didn't really know how to comb it yet. So rubber bands, 2-strand plaits, and that's it. Not saying that using rubber bands is bad. Not knowing how to use them correctly or removing them incorrectly can have damaging effects on your hair. So I decided to cut that out for some time. On to the second segment of this video, things that I started doing after my big chop to improve my hair health and to encourage my hair growth. In the first year of my journey, that is January 2020 to January 2021, because my hair was so short, I couldn't really do much with it, so it was mostly in like little curls or twist outs or something along those lines. Then I started doing protective hairstyles. Number 1, protective hairstyling. When my hair was long enough, maybe like into month 8, I started doing plaits, keeping them in for a little while, and braiding. I don't know why I had those as two separate points, but number two, I was braiding my hair consistently. So if I put braids, I would keep it for 6 to 8 weeks. I know some of you might be wondering why keep them in so long. Well, your natural hair grows half an inch every month. So that's half an inch every 4 weeks. 2 months is an inch. I don't get how people wear braids for 2 weeks. Maybe it's just for style convenience for 2 weeks. But if you're trying to grow your hair, best bet, leave your hair alone as long as possible. Not too long, obviously, but as long as possible. Let your hair do its thing. In the case of dry scalp, dandruff, scalp conditions, then I understand why they won't be able to keep braids in for long. But if you have none of that and you're trying to grow your hair, leave your braids in a little while. Number 3, one thing that I should have been doing, but I haven't been doing, but I started doing after my big chop, is moisturizing and sealing in that moisture into my hair. Number 4, I take my time to take down my braids. Let that one sink in for a second. A lot of people will put braids, leave it in for a while, and then go crazy when they're taking it down and say, my hair doesn't grow, or braids breaking my hair, or whatever. But it's just them that's not taking their time to take down your braids. Your hair has been locked away for how long? 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and you just want to rummage through it when you're taking down your braids? No, take your time, be careful. Number 5, something that I have never done in my life before my big chop. I never trim my hair in life. Never. That's bad. That is bad. So I started trimming my hair after my big chop every 6 months. I didn't have to do it much because my hair was always in braids, so my ends were never really exposed as moisturizing my hair and stuff. So I wasn't really exposed to getting split ends, or at least much split ends and stuff. So I didn't have to trim my hair very often. But over the 2 years, I probably trim my hair 3 times. So yes, every 6 months. Different people have to do it after different amounts of time, because you know how you're taking care of your hair, you know how you're wearing your hair, you know if you're exposing your hair to lots of split ends and breakage. So somebody might have to do it for every 4 months, every 6 months. Different for everybody. And last but not least, number 6, I went from this to this on damp hair. I started detangling my hair with this comb instead, because it's better to detangle your hair with a wide tooth comb. Listen to me, do your research. It's better to detangle all type of hair when it's damp with a wide tooth comb. There are wider combs, but I really like this one. Now remember, the purpose of this video was to answer the question, what did I do to get my hair to this length? My hair. What did I do for my hair? Some things I said may not work for you. You just have to take on the responsibility to do your own research, find out what works for your hair, find out what doesn't work for your hair, what you need to cut out, what you need to start doing. Don't take what I do for my hair and decide, yeah, let me go and do that same thing with my perm hair. Or let me do that same thing with my type 3 hair. No, you find what works best for your hair and you stick to it and keep track of your results. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and get dressed. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. I'm not going to be posting random stuff. I don't have the time to be posting random stuff, so I only try to post what you guys want to see. So leave a DM, leave a comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.